Hey everybody, it is Rachel T here with MBSE, which stands for Mind, Body, and Spirit Entrepreneur. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about 3 reasons why you have not been able to accomplish your goals yet. I'm going to go over the reasons and then some tips to how to actually get to the goal that you want to accomplish. So before I get into that, I want to remind you that if you've not yet enrolled in the free mini course, Mindset Makeover 3-part video series, the information is down below in the link, and in that free video series, I go over all about changing your subconscious so that you can get rid of those blocks and you can finally live the life that you desire. So if you're interested in that, click below and let's get started. So I have my computer in front of me because actually this video was inspired by a question I got asked. And the question was, what advice would you give someone that gives up easily? And I absolutely love this question. And I loved it because it was so vulnerable and it was so honest. And I think 99% of people can relate to it. However, not many people are going to admit that they can relate to it, because admitting that you give up easily, it means that you admit that you are a failure, or that there's a weakness and you're not motivated and you're lazy and you're nervous about all these labels that society might put on you. If you would admit that you gave up on something, or that you tend to give up, that you have a pattern of beginning off, you're really motivated, you start with the goal, and then a week down the road, a month down the road, 6 months down the road, you just never see it through. And it is so much more than just being lazy or not motivated or not having enough willpower. It's so much more than that. So let's go over 3 reasons why this could be happening to you and how to stop this in the future. Reason number 1 is that you could be setting goals that are just too big. It's not that you are lazy and that you can't accomplish the goal that you want to accomplish. It's just that you're setting goals right from the start. You're setting yourself up for eventual failure because they're too big. So if you notice that, okay, for example, it's the new year and a lot of people are going to the gym and they're setting these workout goals and are going to get skinny or fit or healthy or whatever it is. And let's say that you go from working out 0 times a week and you plan to work out 5 or 6 times a week. So the first week, you are like Superman or Superwoman. You are killing it at the gym, you're, meeting your goals every single day, and it's so great. And then week number 2 rolls around, you're kind of sore and you're kind of achy, and so you take off, a couple days, and you feel kind of bad about yourself, but that next week, you're gonna go 5 or 6 days. And then week number 3 rolls around and you're kind of defeated, and then you feel bad about yourself and you're like, well, if I can't make it, all the days that I want to go, I'm just not going to do it at all. And this is a cycle a lot of people fall into. However, you can catch yourself. You can catch yourself before you even start your goal. So when you are first thinking about your goal, think about if it's actually realistic or if it's relevant for you. If you go from 0 times working out, is it realistic to go to 5 or 6 times working out a week? Probably not. You're probably gonna get super sore. You're gonna be really tired. You need to give your body time to adjust. So kind of do a reality check and start small. You can start with 3 times a week. Also think about what fits in with your lifestyle, what fits in with your schedule. It is going to be a lot easier if you can find something that fits in rather than trying to push your way through and rely 100% on willpower. If Mondays are always terrible for you, you're super busy and you're tired, don't work out on Mondays. But know that, Tuesday, during your lunch break at work, you're gonna go on a walk every single Tuesday. And then there is a workout class on Wednesdays that you think would be super fun and you would wanna go to that. So then, on Wednesdays, you're gonna go to the gym from 6 to 7, whenever that class is. Fit it in, be realistic with yourself. If you're having some trouble figuring out where to start, so you know that you want to get healthy, but you don't want to set a goal that's super unrealistic and you don't want to set yourself up for failure, start by asking yourself these 3 questions. 1, what is your main goal? getting healthy. 2, what are the big steps to get there? What do you have to do to get there? Okay, you want to work out, you want to eat healthier, big steps. Break those steps down into small, concrete, actionable steps. Okay, you're going to work out. What is that going to look like? Like I just said, are you going to be going to the gym on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays maybe? Those all fit into your schedule. You know that you can do that. There you go. That is your starting goal. And maybe just focus on that. And once you are in the routine of that, like a month or so, then focus on maybe your diet more. What are some dietary goals that you can set for yourself? Take it one step at a time. Let's get into reason number 2, why you are not accomplishing your goals and how to stop this. And this is self-sabotage and doubt. So many of us have these subconscious constructs that prevent us, that will sabotage us anytime that we try to make changes. Also, there's that little voice in your head, that little devil that likes to tell you you're not good enough. Other people can accomplish this, but not you. You start to doubt yourself. And this is one of the biggest ways that people sabotage themselves and that they just stop working towards their goals. To prevent this sabotage, simply the first step is just to acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you are going to have this little voice in your head saying, oh no, don't go to the gym, or let's go to another example. Let's say you want to find a career you love or start your own business. Oh no, you can't start your own business. You don't know anything. You're just not smart. You're not business savvy. You're not good with numbers, so you'd be really excited and you could start researching how to start your own business. And then this voice comes in and it just stops you in your tracks. And you have 2 choices. You can listen to it and you can let it stop you, or you can just say, you know what, this is not true. I don't believe in it. This is something that's been ingrained subconsciously, this doubt, and I can change it. You can change it. So you can acknowledge it. You can say, okay, you know what, you're right. I don't know everything to know about starting a business, but there's plenty of information out there. And I'm going to take it one step at a time, and I'm going to do it. So you have to acknowledge it, and you have to challenge it. And that gives you your power back. That takes away the power of the ego and of the subconscious that hates change, that wants you to stay the same. You're going to take away their power. And you are going to accomplish your goal. And you're going to eventually change the voice in your head. Because with every small accomplishment, that builds more confidence. But at first, you're going to have to be ready to battle those nasty thoughts that are going to try and stop you. And this leads us to the 3rd reason why you have not accomplished your goal and how to stop it. And reason number 3 is that you allow challenges to stop you. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of Murphy's Law, but it states that everything that can go wrong will go wrong. And I'm speaking from personal experience, it's true. I mean, whenever I first started my online business, now granted, I didn't know anything about any online business and I hated computers. So it was a really great idea on my part. But it worked out, but it took 2 years to work out because I had to overcome so many challenges. And there were days where I just gave up. That something wasn't working, or my computer froze, or, something just so frustrating came up. Or I got nasty feedback from somebody, or, I had to deal with emails I didn't want to deal with, and I just wanted to give up. And some days I did. Some days you're like, screw it. Like, I'm going to sit on the couch and drink a glass of wine and watch Netflix because I'm done. The next day, I started back up again. So you have a choice here. Just like you did with point number 2, you have a choice to let this challenge stop you and to let that frustration build up so much that it causes all these thoughts of, I'm never going to be able to do it, it's not worth it, I hate it. So that is option number 1. Option number 2 is that you can see the challenge for what it is, you can overcome it, and know that you can overcome it. And you can learn from it. Every single challenge that I personally faced has given me so much knowledge. I know what I know now because I screwed up so many times. And I'm sure you can think back in your own life think of the first time that you tried something that you're good at now, but think of the first time you tried it. Sometimes it's hard to take yourself back, to that beginning stage. And remember that you have overcome so many challenges in your life, and you learn at least one thing every single time. So if you can acknowledge a challenge as being a challenge and know that there is a way to overcome it. We live in a world where free information is everywhere. YouTube it, Google it. There is a way to overcome this challenge. Get the support that you need. There's people who have been in your position. There are people who are doing what you want to do. Connect with them. Ask them what they did. Ask them how they did it. You are not the first person that is starting on this journey right now. Remember that. So I want to end this with one quote, and I'm going to read it so I don't mess it up. And it's a quote by Thomas Edison, and you may have heard it before. And the quote states that many of life's failures are people who do not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. So just to recap, reason number 1, setting goals that are too big, not breaking them down, and not properly planning for them. Reason number 2, it's all in your mind with this subconscious sabotage, that self-sabotage, and that doubt and that fear. Reason number 3 is letting challenges hold you back, getting frustrated and stopping because of a challenge. So here you go. These are 3 ways that you have possibly sabotaged yourself in the past and how to get past them going forward in 2017, how to accomplish your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to sign up for the free Mindset Makeover webinar series, the information is below, so check it out. It's all free. You just have to put in your email and then you get emailed the modules. And please like and subscribe if you like the video, and comment and let me know what you faced whenever trying to accomplish goals in the past. And maybe I can make another video about some more of these challenges. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.